Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your host, Aslan Williams with Spell Basketball, and today's hoop debate is: would there be, see this jersey right here, would there be a Magic Johnson without a Pistol Pete Maravich? I think this is a good conversation to have. Also, disclaimer, I am by no means a Lakers fan, okay? Y'all like, you got a lot of Lakers stuff on to not be a Lakers fan. Let me just be very clear. Magic Johnson is one of my favorite players, so I had to get the jersey. I have a Kobe jersey too, so I do have two Lakers jerseys, but let me be very clear. I am not a Lakers fan, okay? I needed the hat to go with the jersey, all right? But Magic Johnson is one of my favorite players, so I just had to get that out the way. But anyways, let's get into this conversation. Magic Johnson is one of the greatest point guards to ever play this game. Clear cut, plain and simple. Now, despite what anybody says, in a lot of ways, I still would choose Magic Johnson over LeBron James. That's just my opinion. Y'all can argue with me all you want to. I don't care. But I love Magic Johnson's game. As I was studying Magic Johnson's game one time, because I love to study the game of basketball. I love to learn new moves and everything for when I played. But there was a person who came up that was doing things before Magic came into the league that were quote-unquote Magic-esque, okay? That name is Pistol Pete Maravich, okay? Pistol Pete was probably one of the, at that time, one of the flashiest players, but made passes that people would not think about making. I saw him do one pass where it was like he chest passed it and the ball spun backwards. Okay, I'm gonna try and put that clip in here because it was amazing. But Pistol Pete was one of the most flashiest players that we've ever seen in this game, especially for the time that he played in. He was in the time with Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor. They're all on the same team at one point. But around that time, Oscar Robertson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, early young Kareem, Lou Alcindor Kareem. But Pistol Pete just brought a different level and a different flair to the game that hadn't been seen. So when Magic Johnson comes around, we see all the passes and the IQ. The difference that Magic had was Magic was 6'9", okay? Magic was a 6'9" point guard. What made Magic so great from the start was the fact that Magic, in his rookie year against the Philadelphia 76ers, because Kareem was hurt, stopped playing point guard and moved to the center, where he had, I believe it was a 42 15-9 game in the finals to close out the 76ers in the NBA Finals that year, his rookie year. So Magic was big enough to play that position but still have an impact on the game. But as far as the passing is concerned, in my personal opinion, I do not believe that we would have had a Magic Johnson if it was not for Pistol Pete Maravich. Pistol Pete was a well-rounded player as well. Could pass the ball, had the flashy passes, had a nice little J on him, or a nice little Jimmy as we like to call it. He saw the court very well. Again, he could see somebody coming from behind you, like throw a chest pass as if it was going forward, and the ball would spin backwards. Now, I haven't mastered that pass yet, and I got taken out of the game for trying to do it one time. So I just was like, this is not my calling in life, so I stopped doing it. But the flair that Pistol Pete had on the game of basketball, in my opinion, we would not have seen a Magic Johnson or seen the Magic Johnson if it had not been for Pistol Pete's influence. I could be completely wrong, but this is just my personal opinion, okay? So that's today's hoop debate. Again, I want to hear what y'all have to say. If you don't know who Pistol Pete is, go look him up. Pistol Pete Maravich. He was a great player. Again, one of the flashiest players we ever seen, especially one of the flashiest players we saw in that time in the 70s, late 60s, early 70s, going into the late 90s. I mean, not 90s, the late 80s, or the early 80s. Come on, Aslan, get it right. Goodness. Anyways, this is Hoop Debate Wednesday. I will see y'all next week with our next topic. Leave comments, share, and I want to hear what y'all got to say. My name is Aslan. This is Spell Basketball. Got the stats, the facts, and all that. I'll catch y'all next time.